That is a true groove radio classic, Inner City and Good Life. We play that song a lot. Love to have played it for you again. That's the remastered version. And joining us right now from the different cities across America, Latroit and Kevin Saunderson from Inner City. Welcome, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
All right.
Very well, very well. Thanks, Eagle. Thanks for having us. Hi, Kevin. How's it going, boss?
You all right, man? It's all good on this.
Good to see you.
So where are you coming from, Kevin? From Detroit?
I'm in Detroit. Home sweet home. Never been home so long.
Exactly. And Latroit here from Los Angeles. Great to see you guys together. Thank you for being part of the Zoom. So that song, how many years ago did Good Life come out?
1988 to end. In December 1988 it came out. So can't do the math, but
32 years.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Now, recently I've seen that there's remastered versions. The version that I just played of the song is a remastered version of the song. So when did the remasters come out? Are they available now?
Well, you're probably playing the remake more or less than the remaster, but it's I'm assuming because I did a version years ago I had Paris come in and re-sing it, and then I did a version that was like the original, a couple little tweaks here and just made it a little more in the pocket for today's kind of sound, but still kept the original music. And so that was 17.
Wow.
If that's what you're playing, I'm sure that's got to be it.
Yeah, I think so. So Big Fun and Pennies from Heaven, a couple of other big songs I remember from back in the day. And so how many DJs and producers have remixed those songs over the years because they are anthems?
Yeah, it's been probably too many, but you know what? It's a classic record and people tend to love it, and it comes back around. It never really dies, should I say. It just, there's moments where there's multiple versions or there's multiple people trying to do remixes. I did a remix contest with Beatport a while ago, I don't know, 5 years ago. And, I heard over 50 remixes of both songs, not including the ones that version commission that I had, the team that I brought in to do remixes too. And, there's still mixes going on. I get people to send me mixes of the record all the time. Oh, I did my own little edit. What do you think? Like, it's a little bit, it's overwhelming, but it's a great honor too, to get that type of response and for it to continue for so many years.
Right. And Carl Craig, he's done some remixes and edits as well.
That's right. He's my boy back at home. If I need him, he always comes through. Simple as that.
So now, a couple of years ago, you celebrated your 30th anniversary, and now you've come up with the first new album in 30 years. So first of all, congratulations. And my second question, what took so long?
Yeah, I think a variation of things, obviously we did the 3 albums with Virgin. Then eventually we didn't have a label. We got dropped, and Paris, and me, we started having kids, and I was DJing. DJing kind of took over far as in the city, and then she wanted to raise her daughter, and time just kind of got away from us and things had changed. But, I've always been around the music, always traveling the world. And, then eventually Paris, she kind of just retired. She just thought like, she didn't really want to travel the world no more. We did a few shows in between every 2 years, or did a little mini tour and worked on maybe released 1 or 2 records, something like that. But we didn't get to the stage where we wanted to release an album. So I decided one day when I was listening to Dantes, my son, in the studio, he sounded like me, sounded like some ideas that I like, played some kind of chords that I like or that I would play. So that kind of sparked it. And when I seen he was serious, we just decided to do this tour. Not tour, we did decide to do the 30-year anniversary of Movement. And it kind of ignited from there with Stephanie. Stephanie played a key role because, she was an unbelievable performer and she could sing too.
Yeah.
And he was right in Detroit. And I thought like, this is perfect. But also, I wanted to do new material with her, and people from Detroit. So between Stephanie, Zebra, and then the Idris track, which was a collaboration with me, Dennis, and Tommy Onyx, Mikey. It was a collage of very talented producers and writers and skillful people that teamed up.
So what was the inspiration behind that song, and how did you get to put Idris in it?
Well, it first started because of the tour, creating this intro that, that Tommy, he and Dennis have been like more or less part of the band, but more on the road type. Okay. So, and Tommy wrote a couple tracks, and I did a track with Dennis, a collaboration. But the real thing that brought that about is Tommy thought, I told him I wanted this intro, kind of gave him my idea, and he kind of expanded on it and started talking with Mike E. And it became this intro, but it wasn't with Idris at the time. It was just Inner City intro with Mike E.
Okay.
Then he brought Dennis in for some to come in and add some elements as well to the intro piece. So it was just the intro. Remember this. So it was just the intro. It wasn't no beat afterwards and none of that. It was just straight up intro. So it just inspired me, and I got to think about it because, and Dennis played a role in this too, actually. Dennis sent me a video of Idris playing at Coachella.
I saw Idris playing at Coachella, and he dropped Big Fun.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, wow. So I got video of it, and I sent that over to Kevin and said, Kev, you got to check this out, because the tent was just going off when Idris dropped it. It was a cool moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that by seeing Idris, it just sparked something in my mind over time, I think subconsciously. And I thought, like, we should work together. He's a DJ, a great actor, and he knows the history of our music. He's been around, he's a little younger than me, but I knew he was genuine. And then I decided to reach out to him. When I reached out to him, he was just honored and so humbled to me to participate, for him to participate in this, doing this track. And he loved the track when he first heard it, and we didn't know how it was going to work, and
he flew out to Detroit to do it with you, didn't he?
Yeah, he flew out, and we did it in my studio, which was in my house, and it was a homely, great atmosphere, and just amazing.
What a freaking honor for you, Kevin. I mean, here is Dennis sending you a video of him playing your song, and then he comes to your house to make a record. What a complete circle. That is a great story.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
So where are you at with the album now? Is the album released, or are you still going to release the album?
No, the album is released. It's been out for a few weeks now, and it's got a great response. And, we're just moving forward now with remixes like the one me and Dennis did for the Idris track. And we have some other tracks being remixed, and we start working on remixes and releasing different versions of the album or of the singles, should I say.
Okay. And the title, We All Move Together, that's also the name of the album?
That's correct.
Okay. And what does that mean? Like, what do you, why did you name it that? Other than maybe the obvious explanation that, once you have everybody in front of you, everybody's moving together.
Yeah, like, when I go back in time and history and I think about, like, the vision of creating this music before it was even created, as Juan had this vision that Juan Atkins, who's like the originator of creation of techno, and we had this movement going on by myself and other Detroit producers to kind of callous that and come in and ignite it in a way where it kind of exploded around the world. But we had this vision. I had this vision particularly about people around the world. This music is for everybody, every color, every race, and that we can enjoy this together. So that was part of it. That's definitely was part of the theme. And I've always had that in mind. It's just that the title finally kind of fit in at this time with this album. And, it just shows some Detroit history too, because, without our history from Detroit, from Chicago, from this origins of the music, we wouldn't be here in the world together, DJing like the DJs traveling together. It sparked something.
Yeah, it certainly did worldwide.
Years and worldwide.
Yeah. We love the chant at the end of the song, Black Lives Matter. That comes through loud and clear. And we play the song here all the time. Thank you so much, Kevin Saunderson and Latroit from Inner City. Thank you so much for talking with us. Congratulations on a brand new album. Happy to see you back on the scene. I hope that COVID is over soon so we can see you back on the road. And thanks again for being part of our Zoom In.
All righty.
You guys
Thank
stay
you very
safe.
much. Thanks, Eagle. Thanks, Kev.
Let's
Thanks,
move.
guys.
We all move together.
There you go.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Groove Radio.